I want to bring your notice to something very important. Yesterday, somebody made a post on my Facebook page and was saying, which of these beads, that is 1 million, that Mark Zuckerberg is wearing, which one is Dangote wearing? And somebody made a comment and said, which one will I wear so that I can be rich like what? Dangote. Now, if you must know, all of you are always quick to talk to me. I always tell you guys, you have a lot of spiritualists outside. If you follow my instruction, you can never be poor. You can never be poor. Every single nation that is on earth today, that is doing well, have their spirituality rooted. But guess what? Majority of these nations, they will not tell you how they do it. They just bring the outside you can see. Now, before Stephen Jobs died, prior to Facebook blowing, things were very, very bad for Mark Zuckerberg. This will not be said gossip. Mark Zuckerberg was interviewed by an Indian spiritualist, and he said, my success started after I listened to Stephen Jobs. Stephen Jobs is the owner of what? Apple. You think say Apple when we they use like this is technology and whatever. Yes, it is tech, but guess what? Are there no better mobile phones than Apple? Mm-hmm. People literally spend millions of naira, thousands of dollars for camera. Sense. When you don't have sense, you cannot go far. How many of these? Why not they use China till they approach me? Because a billionaire in China have a Buddha, their deity in their office. A woman called me from China, was calling me, you are fake. I said, excuse me, ma. He said, yeah, I just have to call you. You're scamming Africans. You say you call a lot of deities, but I've watched all your videos. I can't find any in your office. I say, oh. Meaning, according to them, if you have more than one deity that you worship, the image should be in the office. He showed me. He said you should have, there is Buddha, there is Shiva, all of them. I have them in the office. You say you worship a local, but we've never seen a local picture. We've never seen the distinct. And it's true, Ome. Have you ever seen the image of, it's only AI generated ones? Carry a local put for your restaurant. Carry mat put for your restaurant. Now, people go run. They say they do juju. Mark Zuckerberg, according to him, Stephen Jobs, one of the richest men on earth before he died, said, if things are not working well, there is a temple I want you to go and everything will be fine. Mark Zuckerberg said he went to that temple. He said after that day, everything went well. There was one word, according to Mark Zuckerberg, said there was one word Stephen Jobs told him. What is that? He said, go to the temple and reconnect. What is it I'm telling you? Reconnect with your ancestors. Reconnect with the deities of the land. Let me tell you, nobody follow the ways of the ancestor. I keep saying it and regrets it. Is Dangote doing that? When I went there for Igbo land, Urobo, Bini, Yoruba. Now show off, now they show off for spirituality. Now they do juju. When now they do any juju. If you want to see what is called juju, go to the northern part. You will wonder why all of a sudden they say there is uproar in the community. 3 people missing. For what? 3 people missing for what? When I started spirituality, I told you that one of the most dangerous deities are the deities of the deserts. The northern part of Africa down to the Sahara Desert. Because they were the prison for evil spirits. I said it. Sometimes when some deities visit me and they want to form for me, I arrest. Yes, I've arrested more than 10 deities when I started. I sent them to the desert and I chained them there, and they are still there. You will get confused. You will get carried away if you think this vessel. If you listen to this verse talking to you, you will enter Wahala. There are evidence to that deities that have confronted me, and I told them, hey. And people that worship those deities, they confirmed it. There are people that are no longer with me. See, sometimes when a covenant in your family is too big to allow you to grow, not only you will cause your own wahala. A young man came to meet me for spiritual work. I told him, we even did ritual, and the ancestors did not appear. I said, your ancestors did not appear. And he told me, yes, this is why. But that same young man is no longer chatting with me. Oh. That same young man that he's no longer talking to me. Oh. Because when people pursue emotions out of, you have to add emotion, you have to add whatever. You see, logic and emotions cannot come into spirituality. Spirituality is like being loyal. Do you know what it means to be a servant? That's what it's called spirituality. If you want to be you are not supposed to sound like this. You are not supposed to talk like this. You enter wahala. Loyalty, reconnection, commitment is what make people make it. Do you know that when I came to this, when I started this spirituality, now there with the park a Corolla, that place. Now they park a Corolla. Now, look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars, all parked everywhere. I'm not talking about business that I'm giving. Do you know how many times I even tell my wife, I say, oh man, should we go and do a ritual for our company? My wife say, do it for the company where we work. If our guy is growing, we will grow together. If our guy is growing, we will grow together. Some of you that own businesses, you know what you need. Oh, you think Mark Zuckerberg went to the temple? He went to the temple and gave them $5. Abi? No, nah. You know, as spiritualists now, they don't need, he just gave them $5. Mark Zuckerberg went to a temple to go and do ritual for Facebook to grow. Go online, check it. Mark Zuckerberg visit a temple, advice from Stephen Jobs. He went there and he gave them $1,000. And I tell you guys, my bid, the price will be increasing. Start saving money now. Mark Zuckerberg, Facebook was not growing. Stephen Jobs said, go to the temple and do ritual. Everything will go. And he said after then, everything blow. And you wonder why when the moment you enter Facebook, you are addicted. Do you know all these mobile apps you get addicted to? Do you know how many rituals they do every night to get you there? You young girls that go into bingo, that do a lot of apps whereby you show your body. Do you know what is happening? Have you dedicated that business to the deities and the spirits of wealth, those that control this earth? Meaning, Stephen Jobs had done a sacrifice for this. And when he was to go, the next person entry knows what is there. See, look at what they say. This is one of the most powerful iPhone ever. That's what they say. There is a format for it. You are watching me, you go, die through away. They are children. Those when they come, you think they will just carry one any person enter CEO? Why is it like? Why is it not like that? Was it 13 or 14 that people were selling their kidney to buy? It means the rich keep getting richer and the poor keep becoming poorer. Do you guys know that what happens with iPhone is what is happening in Nigeria? Do you know what is happening in iPhone? Every year they bring the same iPhone, just change it and you keep buying. That's what happens in Nigeria. Every year they rebrand the leaders and you buy into them. Yet we keep suffering. We spend our money. They use our own money, our tax-paying money. They use it to sponsor election that will bring our doom. That is the law of wealth creation in the spiritual realm. Go and read about the Anunnaki. They were using human beings as slaves for them to be powerful. 2 of them were angry with, was it Enki? Enki, right?
Enki, I know.
Which one revealed the secret to man? Enki. They were angry with Enki that why would Enki tell man the power within them that if they do that, it will cause chaos. And that's the chaos we're finding today, because a time will come, the spirit of Enki will arise in us. When the spirit of Enki arose in you, that's when we have people like Nnamdi Kanu. When the spirit of Enki is arising in a nation, you have people like Uzih. You have people like Very Dark Man. When Enki want to rise, you have people like Nnamdi Kanu. You have people like Ojukwu. You have people like Very Dark Man. You have people like what do you call it? Like Soworele. You have people like Fela Son. Meaning the spirit of Enki is rising. And when spirit of Enki rise, it means true thinking, right thinking. But Enyi, we always have the upper hand. So when Enyi rise, Very Dark Man goes to prison. When Enyi rise, Soworele go to prison. When Enyi rise, and what the other people go to prison. Unati say one day they're not going to arrest me. that I'm trying to reveal the secret. Instead of now to just shut up your mouth. Let's cover this guy. Let's put our head together and go and tap into the wealth. Because imagine 100 of you people, even 100,000 of you people decide to say, let's go to our ancestry and tap into it. When that 100 rise, the continent will fall down. But when you don't have sense. You don't have sense. I beg on my cut.